Am I the a-hole for naming my child behind my wife's back? So my wife and I recently had a baby. A sweet baby girl, an absolute ball of joy. We started discussing names a few months before she was born, but we kept getting into arguments because we just couldn't come to an agreement. I'm a traditional man, I like traditional names with a rich history and profound meaning. My wife on the other hand wants to name our child something unique, something that literally no one else on earth will think of. Some of her suggestions include, Hui, Jogia, Yaba, and Buza. Anyone can see that these names are absolutely ridiculous, and she will probably never land a respectable job. By the way, we're both Caucasian, so these aren't cultural names or anything. I suggested some names like Amelia, Ella, and Sophia, but she said that those were too common. We put off the topic of names for a while, but naturally after she was born, we started talking about it again. She insisted on the name Buza, but I absolutely refused. I told her no one will take her seriously with a name like that. That she was just pursuing the novelty of unique name, without thinking about what actually works for her. I saw that she was completely set on the name that she chose, and there was no way I could convince her otherwise. So the next morning, I went by myself to register our daughter's name because I was worried my wife would go and do it first. I chose a really pretty name for her, that wasn't too old-fashioned and I thought my wife would be okay with it. But when I got home and told her, she was furious with me. She said I was an a-hole, but I think she'd be the bigger a-hole for giving our daughter a name that could ruin her life.